a sinner, left my lover crying on the dance floor. I'm a sinner, I'm a sinner.
Welcome back for more Rain Code. We're doing a mystery labyrinth. Oh, wrong one.
Mysteries.
But Yuma, you said nobody was there when you arrived.
That's what we have to figure out now. When I heard the shot, I was halfway up the emergency stairs. It took about 10 seconds to reach the roof. And in that time, the culprit vanished like a cloud of smoke from the scene.
Where could the murderer have gone?
Okay.
This is...
We're back at the crime scene.
You have a thingy over there. There's a few thingies.
He just
Follow
keeps
the
losing more
culprit's
blood.
escape route?
You need to escape in the same way the culprit did after committing the crime.
Alright, so. We know the culprit didn't take the stairs because of the security camera. We know he didn't go back through the door because the door was locked and the peacekeepers were there. So he had to have gone off the side of the roof.
Though it is fairly high, would it not be possible to climb down from here on a rope or ladder?
There's nowhere to hang something like that onto. Plus, from this height, it'd take a while to get all the way down like that. It'd be tough for someone to get down and gather their equipment in the short time it took me to reach the roof.
You probably couldn't jump down onto a mat from this height either. You'd die no matter how you landed.
Well, there's another one over yeah, right there.
Is it easier to imagine using a rope or some other tool to escape to the neighboring building?
We would have seen something.
Or perhaps they used a hot air balloon? The culprit must be quite the adventurous thrill-seeker.
But
Oh, you
those
dipshit.
high voltage lines would get in the way. You'd never reach the next building without touching them.
Oh, so the culprit is not an adventurer?
No, he's a murderer.
That's what you're disappointed about?
She's a special
Okay, so it's
girl.
not that one. It can't be the door.
Where was the side of the explosion? That's
The
what I
only
was
other
thinking.
thing that we can investigate is the stairs that makes sense. There's where the explosion was.
Ah, so the culprit escaped via the emergency stairs. As the culprit was in a state of emergency, it is only natural that they would make
I
use
think
of
I know what
emergency
happened.
stairs.
Wait. Master was up ahead, right? There's no way the culprit could have escaped without bumping into him.
What are you saying? Yuma is right here, is he not?
I mean, when the crime happened. Jeez, this sheltered skank and her empty head are killing me here.
Yet again, you called me sheltered.
He doesn't give a shit that she calls her a stank every time.
Sheltered this,
Your head
sheltered
to
that.
burden. You're sheltered in a skank.
Try the door.
That's what
Because I think I just realized something.
Acceptable.
I think it wants you to look at all this stuff.
Please stop calling
I
me.
Jesus,
agree.
shut up, you two.
I agree.
I don't know if the
But
culprit
based on everything
realized
we've
I was
heard so
there.
far,
The footage from the security camera positioned here didn't show anybody around. Which makes it hard to imagine that the culprit escaped from here.
because that's the thing. When we got to the rooftop, the peacekeepers were trying to get through that door, but it was locked. But we never opened the door because we assumed
Easier
that
to
the
imagine that
peacekeepers
the
were
criminals
behind it. What if it
simply
wasn't
went back
them?
inside through this door?
Maybe.
No, that's impossible. At the time of the incident, the peacekeepers were on the other side of it.
I see. If the culprit had gone inside through here, they would have been apprehended by those peacekeepers.
Well, it's safe to say this wasn't the escape route.
possible escape routes.
No, we haven't.
And yet, we can't figure out how the culprit got off the rooftop.
Mysteriful.
This isn't funny! At this rate, we'll run out of time!
What are we supposed to do?
There's no other way besides finding the culprit's escape route. That's how it is in the Mystery Labyrinth.
Where are the entrances for cast members and the hidden entryways for maintenance crews?
For the love
This
of God.
isn't an attraction at some theme park.
Well then, why do you hunt Yuma if you cannot even do your job and guide him? A god of darkness who cannot guide you is just a directionless god of darkness.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You're a stupid, sheltered skank that's completely useless.
You called me sheltered again! How many times is that now? Let's see. After the number 3 comes...
Valve.
Seriously, are you dense?
quiet, please.
Is his head on
After
right?
3 is...
When are you gonna start being useful?
Yuma's going off that roof. Give
Together
him a
Just
minute.
how
already.
many insults
What's with
do
the
you intend
clockwork
to
camera
hurl
thing
at me?
anyway?
Yes, that is
For
obvious.
Why am I
I'm
dying?
not
It's
use my
complete-
The
You're welcome,
culprit
everyone.
must have been on their roof when they committed the crime. They escaped somehow. But how? There aren't any other clues at the crime scene. Wait, if nothing was there... What if the culprit destroyed evidence?
What? Destroyed evidence? And leave it to yours truly. I'll wring it out of your mind, Master.
You're going to recreate the crime scene again?
If you don't remember it, then I've got no choice. I'll make it a gentle beating this time around. So, which memory do you want beaten out of you?
Probably, maybe the lower one?
How about when Shachi first called me up to the rooftop? The culprit wouldn't have done anything to the scene yet. I can even compare it to when I found the corpse.
Alrighty, leave it to me.
What is this daunting aura I sense? What are your intentions here?
Let's do it, Master!
It can't be!
Okay.
Are you alright, Yuma?
I'm in so much pain. I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
The corpse is gone, but nothing else has really changed about this place. I believe all that happened was you were assaulted, Yuma.
Not much time passed between when you first reached the rooftop and when you discovered the corpse. If nothing changed, then there are no clues here for you to use.
Hang on. There must be something. Something that the culprit destroyed to cover their tracks.
I wrenched this memory out of your tiny brain, so you don't have much time left to look around. Your time limit is until the pain in your head goes away. You'd better hurry up and investigate.
That's just evil.
I'll hurry.
Okay. So, let's look around. What's different? There's a grating right there.
It seems like there's no place to hang a rope off of. There's nothing of note on this side of the wall. What is that? A storm drain? Has that always been there? Oh, right.
It was
the
covered by
explosion.
debris.
The explosion that happened right after I found the body must have buried it in rubble. So the drain was covered after a mysterious explosion.
Oh, I think I get it now.
Jumped into the drain.
Yeah, somebody removed the drain cover and jumped down into it, then the explosion helped cover that up.
That's what I
Find anything,
figured, something
Master?
like that.
That would also explain
Yeah,
all the
I
flooding
might have found a
because
clue
that
that
had to have
shows
been
how
flooded.
the culprit escaped.
Really? You did it, Yuma!
So it was the elf guy who was up.
Mystery phantoms!
Chirp, 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 chirp. I was curious what all the tweeting was about. You're still fantasizing about all this nonsense? He committed suicide. There's nobody to pursue. After all, there's no place the culprit could run to. No one can run off a rooftop.
No one could escape the rooftop.
Which means if you can disprove that, then we'll defeat them and press forward. What's with these weirdo fantasies? I'm saying Shachi committed suicide. You're such a maggot.
Do you have keys right now, or do you have to pick shit to...
There is no other
No, I don't have
culprit. No one could have left that rooftop.
No, that's the
My
one.
claim doesn't hold up! No, there is a culprit! And there's a way to escape from the roof, too!
Ugh, such a drag. You're still talking about that? What a downer!
Brain.
I do love how they make it very
The
obvious
culprit
she's a fake voice.
You have the
Had to
right
be on the
one.
roof
Yep.
if it's not suicide. So, where did the...
No,
Nope. I
no,
got it.
that one is correct because the culprit was on the roof.
Yeah.
The culprit had to be on the roof if it's not suicide.
Okay, let's see what all the
So,
ones
where did
are.
the culprit go?
When the right one comes up, I'll tell you.
You can't escape through the roof's door.
That. Okay, that's true. So don't
You
hit
can't
that one.
escape down the emergency stairs.
That's also true.
Or was the culprit on the roof the whole time?
That might be it.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Close though.
Hey,
You're right. Okay. So yeah, they weren't on the roof the whole time because after they did it, they jumped through the storm drain. So
That's true.
first 4 are ones you can't dispute. Those are all true.
the culprit had to be on the roof if it's not suicide. So, where did the culprit go? You can't escape through the roof's door. You can't escape down the emergency stairs. Or was the culprit on the roof the whole time?
Let's see what the next one is after this.
All impossible!
Did it restart it?
See? There's simply no place to run.
There you go.
That one.
Fuck!
That means
Timing,
there was no culprit. Dominic completely agrees.
I wanted Dominic to give like a completely concise sentence just to fuck with everyone. Actually, what is her power? Yeah, that was my
But-
bad.
The culprit had to be on the roof if it's not
Whoop, wrong
suicide.
one. Oh yeah, she gives you a shield.
So, where did the culprit go?
Not this one.
Next one.
There's simply no place to run.
I'll slash through this mystery. No, there is a way out. The drain directly below the rooftop.
Don't let any shady statements slip by.
Mystery founders will ask riddles from time to time. Read the questions carefully and counter by replying with the words of the answer you think is right. Oh, this is gonna suck.
Nah, it's fine. We got it.
Yeah, this one's gonna be easy, but you know they're gonna get tricky later on.
The drain? What about it? What's that got to do with fleeing from the roof? How did the culprit escape? Go ahead and try answering that.
They dove into the drain.
With this, I'll expose the truth.
So our theory was wrong. Well, my theory was wrong.
What was your theory?
My original
That's
theory
right.
was wrong. I should
The
say.
culprit dove into the drain from the roof.
That is really saturated, game.
That
What the
was
fuck
the
happened?
culprit's escape route.
They disappeared, but to leap into a storm drain from atop a roof? Is such an adventurous stunt truly possible?
I wasn't sure about that as well. But if the explosion was used to destroy evidence, I think that has to be the case. The culprit opened the storm drain's grates beforehand and jumped from the roof right after committing the crime. The Doya district was flooded, so naturally the drain would have been filled with water. Then, the culprit swam away.
It would only take a few seconds to escape the roof that way. So the culprit used a bomb to blow up the area, which covered up the evidence of their escape.
Why? We defeated these monsters already!
The problem here was follow the culprit's escape route.
So we have to leap into the drain just like the culprit did?
I have to jump from up here? And now more drains have suddenly appeared! What is happening?
One for each person. You can jump or you can drop. It doesn't care.
You have to make up your mind and jump!
No, I don't! I'm already falling!
Which one? Who is capable of committing this?
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna trust a piece here and detect why.
This way!
Spin!
We actually made it.
I felt as if my heart would jump out of my chest.
So
but
it
we
had to
managed
have been
get
Elf
down.
Guy. Because he's the only one that would have
It's not over
had
yet.
the...
Look over there.
Yeah, he's the only one that would have had the physical skill and the
Looks
ability
like
to
all the
swim.
suspects are here.
Must we fight all of them? Even Yuma cannot face 4 foes at once.
I have a sword. None of them even have weapons.
They
I can
could.
just stab all of them.
Then we better chase after them.
No, Gun Chick has guns, remember?
Chase
I didn't
scenes
see
are
her have
common
any
in
out.
adventures, but are you
She
certain
put
the
them
culprit
in
is
her
among
jacket.
them?
You know she did.
There are only 2 ways the
I mean,
culprit could get a hold of
alternative
Shachi's
is-
gun,
have you
the
seen
murder
beginning
weapon.
of Machete?
Either steal it from the
This is
safe
anime,
or
it's
get it from
probably in its
Shachi
tits.
himself.
It's Grenadier.
In any case,
Oh, I was
the
going
only
lower
ones who
than
could have
that.
done it are members of the Resistance.
Oh,
Is it possible the culprit
no.
took the victim's gun by force?
That's
If
why I said
so,
Machete.
a
You've seen the
complete
beginning of that
stranger
movie,
could have
right?
done it.
I've only
But
seen
if
parts
someone
of that
tried to
movie.
take his gun, I'm
Really?
sure Shachi would have
Yeah,
drawn it and
I
threatened
want to
them.
see it though. Maybe we watch
If
it after
so,
this?
the culprit would have realized their
Yeah.
target was
Oh,
left-handed.
we're definitely watching that after this. I'm
I
actually
see.
shocked you haven't seen that
wicked
whole
flick
movie.
with a cover-up attempted at the crime scene.
Especially given how much you like Danny Trejo.
It's fucking wild finding out about his
Also,
past.
the culprit issued a proclamation on
Yeah,
behalf of the
no, he had
resistance against the
a wild
peacekeepers.
ride as an actor and a person.
He was... Manson literally paid to keep him away from him.
I kind of understand that.
Yeah, no, apparently Danny Trejo was fucking crazy before he became an actor. And how he became an actor was even better. Like, the whole story is wild. And, like, stuff he said about his childhood, like, you feel bad for him. Because he started out really, really gentle and stuff. And his dad kind of whipped him for it. Because he just wanted to play with girls and animals and things like that. Like, he didn't really want to do boy stuff.
At the time, I didn't
And then he
understand
became a
why it was sent
gangbanger.
to the peacekeepers.
Yeah, he did.
But it must have been to corner Shachi by steering the peacekeepers toward the hideout.
And now he owns a
And
Mexican
that,
restaurant.
and that was also a lot of his
When he
early
arrived
roles
on the
were
roof.
playing gangbangers.
Which means the
Like in
culprit
Death Wish 4.
anticipated the target fleeing up there.
And now he
Perhaps
owns a
it was a
Mexican
planned
restaurant.
escape route the resistance had decided on beforehand. If
Man
they
likes
fled
burritos.
using the emergency stairs, it would be easy to shake off
Have you ever
pursuers.
seen the opening? It's great. When he did the opening, he had a mariachi band and everything. He also has a chihuahua. Because we have to go full on he has to go full on stereotype.
Let's be fair, it's his wife's.
As a matter of fact, the
I-
peacekeepers were held
every-
up there.
Okay,
If he hadn't been killed, he would have escaped.
I'm sorry. Every time I see a wife get a chihuahua and she has like a big, strong man husband, it's always the husband that bonds with the damn chihuahua.
Because it's easier than bonding with the wife.
The chihuahua's less vicious.
Well, here's a fun fact. So you know the Big Show, the wrestler,
Yeah.
big Dungeons and Dragons guy, and he plays in Joe Manganiello's Dungeons and Dragons group. He loves his wife, but he hates the fact that his wife owns a parrot,
I don't blame him. Fuck those things.
and he hates the parrot. And you hear the parrot every once in a while when he's on call, and they're like, "Oh, did you buy a parrot?" He's like, "No, that is my wife's parrot."
Yeah, no, parrots are assholes. Parrots, conures, all of them are fucking dicks.
It's a bird. They're all dicks.
Yeah, my mom had a conure and I was so happy when that thing finally flew out the door. Oh my god, I was laughing. It's like, fuck, that thing dies, I'm fine. And this is coming from
So
someone
all
that
of
loves
it was
animals.
calculated.
Fuck 'em.
Whoever it is, they are truly frightening. And that culprit is among them?
If we organize all the clues we've got so far, we can narrow down who the culprit is.
But
We know who it is.
how long
It's
will
the
they
fucking
keep
elf
running?
guy.
At this rate, there's no end in sight.
There isn't an end until we make a choice. By the way, if you guys like D&D, we do D&D on Twitch and they're Simply Pure, and on our other channel, and on Mike's channel.
Master, over there!
Please
Also,
enjoy our
people
ongoing
have started
series
asking
of-
when you're going to stream.
Huh?
I said a couple people have asked when you're going to stream.
I'm gonna try and set something up for this weekend, but I might try and set up one
A
of our
giant
one-shots instead of
water
trying
tank?
to do Exorcists. I think it'll be easier.
Mike, they want you to stream video games.
I can't hear shit that you're saying.
I said they want you to stream video games, Mike.
I record them already. You just post more of them.
Yeesh.
In here, you always find the culprit if you keep solving mysteries. So the only way to catch up to them is to solve mysteries.
Dunk tank?
Dunk tank! With real fishies.
You enjoy cutting my throat too much.
It's not.
That would be necessary to call the commit crime. This is gonna be pretty easy.
Got it!
Out of all the cases so far, this one has been the most predictable.
That's why I feel
Be
like...
a good swimmer.
I feel like they're gonna throw us for a bone. Or like a turn at some point. It's getting... This one's too easy.
You mean throw us for a loop?
Thank you, yes. That's the word I was looking for.
Throwing us a bone is different.
I know it is! 11 at night. I'm using it as my.
That's 11 at night for me too.
Like, I feel like they're making it too easy for this one. Otherwise, this is just like the pre before we get a hard one. Or we're just good at this now.
No, I think it's just...
In order to commit this crime, the most important requirement is to be an excellent swimmer. Jumping from that height into a storm drain would also require training and experience. Maybe they had height diving experience through swimming competitions.
We finally caught up!
The truth is crystal clear. The one who murdered Shachi...
It feels too obvious. Then again, we thought it was the IT guy because of the bomb. So,
Well, I think the IT guy set us up. I think that was his role. But I think the guy that killed Shachi is the Elf.
I don't believe you, asshole.
I didn't kill anyone!
Is this what happened? Is this Evil Link? Is this just Evil Link?
I thought that was just Ganondorf.
I mean, not really. Kinda.
I haven't done anything.
There's no way I could kill Shachi.
Why do you always sound like you're about to orgasm?
Because she is.
I haven't done anything.
You did something, old man, and we'll find
I
out.
didn't kill anyone.
That one.
It's you, Icardi! You took advantage of your swimming skills to murder Shachi!
Huh? What? No! That's insane! I'm not the culprit! That's bullshit!
What the?
Now he's Ganon.
What the hell did he turn into?
Ganon.
I didn't kill Shachi! I'm not the
When
culprit!
did Ganondorf start wearing a gas mask?
Such a foreboding presence. Is this the true
He needs
identity of the
updated look,
final
let's be
monster
real.
protecting the hidden
People are
treasure?
only scared of pig monsters for so long. He's like, you know, I gotta get a new look. Link's not scared anymore. Zelda's just laughing at the pig look. I gotta do something. Maybe I'll flood the place. Fuck. He does! Wait, he legitimately does flood Hyrule. It's how Wind Waker gets made.
You know that lore a lot better than I do.
I've had it drilled into my head by people. It's fucking weird. I know a little bit of it. Because I know there's like 2 or 3 timelines, I think. I think Ocarina of Time splits it into 2, and I can't remember. No. Is it 2 or 3?
I'm pretty sure there are 3 to 4 timelines, if I remember correctly. There's the good timeline, the mixed timeline, and the evil timeline. The dark timeline.
I know that Nintendo originally didn't have the timelines. Like, somebody had to build them for them and then made a book. But I don't think they have officially ever said it. It's like Toho, where they're just like...
Pretty sure they have now, because I think there is
Yeah,
an
now they
official
have,
timeline.
because somebody did build one. But originally they didn't have
whatever.
one planned. Because
Alright, let's go kick his ass.
Yeah.
But most of the mystery has already been solved. This is just its last stand. Master, let's solve this thing once and for all!
Right!
You know what I think they're gonna do with this? They're gonna try and give us multiple mystery dungeons, because we're gonna have to still try and figure out who rigged all those bombs.
It is... I did say that earlier, didn't I? Where this is probably going to split off.
Yeah.
So you have multiple people. Why did he kill Shachi? Because Shachi called the Peacekeepers.
Shachi wanted to collaborate with the detective.
I'm not the culprit!
Or that he,
Where's your
or that he
evidence?
didn't want to resort to violence. Okay, let's see here. What do we have here? We have Servant's traumatic experience.
Okay,
Servant
so he's afraid
once
of water.
found an irrigation channel, which caused him to be afraid. Group's talent, security. Okay, so it basically we're eliminating everybody else's stuff. So what is he saying? Where is your evidence? So
I'm just gonna pick one at random right now.
There are other resistance members!
that is true.
I know! Margala is the culprit! Margala shot Shachi on the roof!
Well, I was gonna say Margalo has an alibi.
For now.
So I think we have to eliminate. I think it's going to be a 3-parter. We're going to have to eliminate each individual.
I'm not
one.
the culprit.
So
I
first
wasn't
one is
sure
gonna
if
be
it was
Margolite.
going to, if it was going to show anymore.
Where's your evidence?
I
There are other
Oh, it
resistance
switches
members. I know. Margola is the culprit. Margola shot Shachi on the roof.
This is the truth.
Although we haven't confirmed his alibi.
Margola has an alibi. It's impossible for him to have done it.
Okay.
If it's not Margola,
He would have been.
Icardi's talent. Servant's dramatic. Okay, so we have to look for either something that is him questioning either Iruka or Servan, or something about his own thing.
then Iruka is the culprit. Iruka knows a lot about handling guns. She
That's true.
killed Shachi!
No. So, hit
You
the
didn't.
wrong button. That was me.
I was gonna say, I don't even know. Did you have the right key in there?
No, I
don't
didn't.
think
That
you
was
did.
the problem.
If it's not
Alright,
Margola,
well, let's put the key in there then.
then Iruka is the culprit. Iruka knows a lot about handling guns. She killed Shachi!
No, what?
Nope, we gotta wait for another one. That wasn't... Because what he's saying is he's accusing her, but we don't have anything that...
If it's not
Because we haven't
Margola.
talked to her at all, so we don't have an alibi for her. We have an alibi for Margaret. So wait until whatever we get after.
Iruka knows a lot
her.
about handling guns. She killed Shachi!
Okay, so let that one pass.
And made it look like suicide!
Okay, that's the one.
Fuck. I know where to fast forward though.
If it's not Margola,
Then Iruka is the culprit.
Iruka knows a lot about handling
Guns. She killed Shachi!
and made it look like suicide!
I'll slash
Yep.
through this mystery. Iruka designed the handgun, so she knew Shachi was left-handed. She never would have made that mistake faking his suicide.
Okay, so then we have Cardi's.
It's not
So what's our new key? Servant's talent. Okay, so Servant's dramatic experience, Servant's talent, and Icardi's talent. Alright, so now we gotta see what the next one is.
Margola. It's not Iruka. But you still can't say I'm the culprit! The culprit is Servan!
Fuck.
He killed Shachi on the roof!
Alright, so that's
and
one
messed
we
with
don't
the
need.
corpse!
I don't think we have proof of that either.
Then escape through the drain!
That one. We but hang on, you gotta do the...
I know.
But
I figured out how to change the key.
It's not
I saw that.
Margola.
Just I was
It's
too
not
close.
Iruka. But you still can't say I'm the culprit! The culprit is Servan! He killed Shachi on the roof! And messed with the corpse!
There'd be no reason to.
Then escape through the drain!
Yeah, that's the one, because he had that
this
drainage.
is the truth. Servan was traumatized after once nearly drowning, so there's no way he would have dove into a drain.
Okay.
You did it! You defeated the monster! Huh? But what about the treasure?
That's strange. We found the culprit and also cut down his excuses. But the truth still hasn't appeared? Where is the real culprit's soul?
Also, the countdown hasn't stopped yet. It went down by a lot again.
There's just
Perhaps
randomly
there
going
is a
down.
secret final boss in this labyrinth? Wait, I know. It's...
Stop. If anything, I'm the secret protagonist.
Moving on. This means we haven't revealed the truth of this mystery labyrinth. Maybe it's because we don't have a solid overall picture of the case.
the overall picture?
There's no mistake that Ikari made Shachi's murder look like a suicide. But we don't know why he did it. If you wanted to
Good
kill him,
point.
there are simpler ways to do it. Why bring the Peacekeepers into this?
So
Because he
we
wanted
need
to
to find the
frame
motive.
Yuma.
As long as that's an unknown, we won't reach the truth.
The water is flowing somewhere.
Oh, so it is. I wonder where it is heading.
The water flows somewhere. If the Mystery Labyrinth is a reflection of reality, the flow of water may have some significance.
Then let's see where it leads us. This could be the path to the hidden treasure.
Yeah, we still have the power plant and the flooding to figure out.
Well, I think we know why the flooding happened, because the flooding
You know,
happened
this
so that
seems
the
to
storm
involve
drain
water
would have a
an
bunch of
awful
water in
lot.
it.
Yeah,
that
but
he
we
could
have
dive
to
in.
prove
Ones where the
who
crime
did
took
it.
place are flooded, like the entire commercial area.
It's probably the IT guy.
Right. Given that, the truth should be wherever the water leads.
There we go.
You want to go to the bomb club?
Dead end? And this countdown timer. Looks like it's
No, I
linked
don't wanna
to
go listen
that
to Great White.
countdown, and it's dropping by a lot.
Hey, Master? Maybe this isn't a dead end. Maybe it's a giant bomb.
Huh? What?
Oh my! What a big, breathtaking bomb! I cannot help but be impressed.
You're not allowed to talk anymore.
You shouldn't be!
I'm sure this is the heart of this mystery labyrinth. So there's only one thing left to do.
Blow it up.
Master, you just gotta defuse this bomb too, like how you did in the real world.
Oh boy, this is
This
gonna be bad.
giant bomb?
If you can solve the mystery, the bomb will stop ticking. So really, it's no different from what you've been doing.
Slightly
Good luck,
different.
Yuma. I am confident that you can do it.
I'm not.
For you are the elite
Because we don't have
bomb
the time
diffuser.
abilities
He
anymore,
who
because
tames
sure
the
shit
god of
doesn't work in
darkness,
here.
Holy great detective warrior of light, Yuma.
How many takes did it take you to get that right?
I don't think that many.
You'll be fine, Master. You've got the best mentor there is.
Okay, I'll
Myself?
try.
Let her think. Let her think it's her.
What was the purpose of the bombing? I mean, that's kind of obvious. Call the revolution diversion, I guess. It's definitely not indiscriminate terror, and it's definitely not a call to revolution.
We know that at least the ones we saw were diversions. The ones we set up were diversions, I remember that.
Seems like that was correct, yet the countdown has not stopped.
All three are correct.
That has to mean there are more mysteries left.
You mean the diversion? What does it mean?
Since
Why
they
would-
made me defuse the bombs, the culprit's goal wasn't destruction. They just wanted to frame me as a terrorist to put the Peacekeepers' attention on me. That's why they set up such a complex, time-consuming puzzle that had me running all around Kanai Ward.
I meant I just wanted to know the definition of the word diversion.
I swear to God.
I have to start there?
We're playing the
Look,
the
you can
dumb
find her a
one.
dictionary later. For now, you gotta defuse that bomb.
Right.
I apologize, Yuma. If only I could use my forte.
There's no need to apologize. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here right now.
Yuma.
In more ways
Master,
than one.
Well, I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you.
You believe? The
I'm
God
a
of
believer.
Darkness believes in Yuma?
Where have you been?
Focus! You're out of time, Master. Defuse this bomb!
I still got 11 minutes and 20 seconds left. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so alright, so all those are gone. What was the culprit doing during the diversion? Okay. Use solution key. Savant's talent, Sachi's gun designed by Ruka, flood in front of inner district. Power plant office door.
I might have gotten the wrong one. But we'll see. Did I get the right one?
I think you did.
The countdown stopped! You defused it!
Great work, Yuma!
Yeah, it makes sense that while the distraction were going is during the time of the flooding.
Yeah. Alright, now we have a doorway.
So the culprit's real goal was to flood Marunaman district. They used the bomb threat to draw the Peacekeepers' attention toward me.
Yes.
Meanwhile, the culprit sabotaged the valves of the power plants and the reservoir to flood Marunaman district.
But what's the point in doing that?
Perhaps they wished to sow chaos throughout the city. The resistance was challenging the peacekeepers.
Then why not just detonate the bombs? A lot simpler than flooding the place.
It's true.
Point.
If their goal was to cause chaos, they could have just used the bombs. Considering that, the culprit must not have wanted to destroy the place.
There! We finally cornered you!
Wait! Please hear me out. This was Shachi's wish.
Shachi's wish?
Shachi was always fighting for the sake of Kanai Ward. He wanted to close the gap between the rich and poor. Wanted to reduce the suffering of children. This mission was to flood Marunaman district to send the rich a message.
Bullshit.
But flooding the place is just terrorism. It would only make them angry, not
Bullshit.
actually accomplish anything. So Shachi decided to offer up his life. He wanted me to kill him, to make it look like the peacekeepers did it.
Bull.
But then why bother sending Yuma around to disarm the
Shachi.
bombs?
Gave his life for this mission. If you expose the truth, this would all be for nothing.
This makes zero sense because remember, people were living in Monoman district, and he didn't want anybody hurt. So no, this is bullshit. He specifically said he did not want to hurt anyone, and that is where he lived, and that's the one he wanted to help was that area. That's how.
Well,
I
here's
know
what I'm
why.
curious about, though, is did anybody actually die when it got flooded?
It would have flooded so fast. I would have thought at least one or two people. that
I
couldn't
don't
get
know
out.
the speed at which it flooded. That's a good. That's another question. Is like, were people able to evacuate beforehand, or what exactly happened? That's my next question. But regardless of that, it still doesn't explain why somebody sent Yuma around to disarm all these fucking other bombs.
Yeah, if this was the truth, he wouldn't have even gotten him involved at all.
Right.
Are you really going to disregard his dying wish? And his sacrifice?
You fucking
You
twink.
Now
shot
that
him in the
see
head.
truth,
You fucking twink.
please, just leave!
Twink!
Very well.
Can't leave, otherwise
I
I
understand
die.
your circumstances. We shall take our leave.
Kick her down the stairs.
Are you an idiot?
Yes.
No. That's a lie. Shachi didn't want this.
Exactly.
We're, What?
You're not that good at lying.
Would you know? You know nothing about the Resistance!
Neither do you.
What do you know about the
Heard him
resistance?
speak. Shachi valued human lives more than anything.
Exactly.
The Resistance isn't a terrorist group. We don't kill people.
Boom,
We
baby.
won't fight them with violence. It would only lead to more lives lost. We're gonna take them down the right way. The Resistance are not terrorists.
Shachi wouldn't resort to something as foul as this. Sacrifice? Dying wish? How dare you lie about that?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Yuma!
We can't already be at
Pay
the
for
castle
this.
part.
I'll expose the truth and defend Shachi's honor.
Okay, no, not yet.
Not gonna lie, actually using violence probably would have been a lot more effective.
He was a good boy. He didn't do nothing. Are we doing the castle already?
I mean, we've been in this mystery labyrinth for a while, and we only have.
This
11
is, I
minutes
think,
left.
the shortest so far than the first.
Really? I don't think it has. Well, maybe it's just because we've fucked around a lot in the other ones. And this one's also been kind of the easiest one so far for clues and stuff. All right, turn her into the Megazord.
Yeah, this has been a really easy every time. Someone's fetish. Surprised they haven't. Oh, they have made figures of her now. None of Yuma. Well, no, there's one of Yuma. There is one of Yuma, and I want to get it.
Let's head to the truth, Master.
I have to remember the
That's stupid! No! I can do it! Shut up!
Hitting the
Get
wrong
away from
button.
me!
That's kick. Wait, why isn't this working?
That's bullshit!
No, that's kick. What the fuck's
Stop.
going on? Okay, that one worked.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Okay.
Damn it all! Go away! Stay away from me! Stop! 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 You're an outsider. What do you know? You have no idea what we went through in the slums. This is a declaration of our beliefs as part of the Resistance. We have to defeat Amaterasu Corporation. That's why we plunged the city into chaos. Shachi gave up his own life for that. This is what Shachi wanted. Shachi told me to do it.
Whee! Her head does not move at all.
This was all to defeat Amaterasu Corp. We were in a noble battle to end the disparity between rich and poor.
The fuck would that have even worked?
Destroying the poor so that the rich can have their shit, I guess? Or destroying the rich so that the poor can have their shit? What are we supposed to do here?
Oh.
You know the battle resistance motive. The resistance made a fake request to Yuma. They also prepared a method so drain Mermaid's district safe. Flooded Mermaid's districts.
Inconsistent with the original.
Bombs. Drain of the. Okay, that I don't think that's really involved. Our players here have been caused by two accidents. First, the drainage channel. Second was the valve that adjusted the amount of water. What's the one that says Marinamon District Safe? What does that say? Okay, no, that's the literal safe. Okay. I guess Resistance's motive would be the best
You're
one.
wrong. Huh? Come on.
Nope.
Nope.
You're gonna make me go back and do that again. Wasn't this one?
Say,
When did Shachi want to do anyway? Did he really choose to sacrifice himself? Then why would he flood Monomon District?
That's right.
It was something we saw on the way to the power plant, flooding that area.
Was this thing?
Okay.
Okay, so it must have been the safe.
Fucking literal,
is
aren't
the
you,
truth
man?
of the case.
Nope. Right in the butt.
Right in the face. You got him.
Your plan has nothing to do with Shachi or the Resistance. You just wanted to take the safes.
Safes?
Many facilities in Marunomon District use safes made by Amaterasu Corporation, including the bank. These safes are completely airtight, and they can actually float on water.
Oh, we did see some safes floating around Marunomon District.
The culprit knew they could float, and planned to exploit that to steal all the safes from the bank. The safes would normally be too heavy to move, but they'd be easy to take if they were floating.
So, it was a bank heist?
Yes, that's right. That's the truth behind this case. You took advantage of Kanai Ward's unique features in your plan to rob the bank. This isn't what the Resistance believed in. In fact, you took advantage of their beliefs.
You did it, Master. Now that we've exposed the truth of this case, we just need to finish off that filthy criminal.
Right. Let's finish this. For Shachi. Let's go, Shinigami.
Okay, so
I'll
this is the
charge my
final
solution
encounter.
blade with the facts of this case.
Alright, the fun stuff. By the way, after this, do you want to watch him? Oh yeah, we are going to watch, yeah.
Machete.
Oh, well, I'm totally into this tonight.
Alright, let's see here.
Let's look at all the
Alright.
choices first.
Yeah, let's look at all these. There's probably some that are easier than others.
Okay, so... Oh, finally, I figured that out.
Phone booth,
You're finicky.
phone booth, and submerged area. So the submerged, so let's take a look and see through these and see what we can find. We're gonna have
Who is the culprit?
to... Alright, so that's the initial one. What is that one?
Wrong one. That was bad.
I was gonna say we have to actually, like, read what the question is. Nope, not that. Oh! Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting it's a... Right. It goes together, right. Chachi's gun.
Stachi's right hand.
Chachi's right hand.
Yeah, this one went by. It feels like it went by.
That, okay, that's not anything, that's the grading, so we don't have that yet. Help her place the gun. Sachi's right, that would be Sachi's right hand, I think. Yep. Okay. Let's see here.
What weapon?
What weapon did the culprit obtain? Chachi's gun.
surveillance camera.
Phone booth, yeah, that would be the phone booth. Okay. What's the unit set up for the resistance? That would be the cameras.
Which,
Now I gotta go back. And that's the grading. And
so
now
it was
we
just
can
pure
culprit.
greed on his part. You are finicky. Oh, mouse and keyboard for this part.
Okay, we got it.
Yep. It wasn't about helping. He just wanted to be a greedy asshole.
Yep, he just wanted money. Ingenious plan, though, other than killing the guy. If he had put the gun in the correct hand, it probably would have worked.
Step right up, step right up! A bomb scare, a flood, and a suicide to throw the whole town into chaos! Truth bombs are about to be dropped! Time for the deduction denouement!
It all started with a request from the Resistance. Shachi asked me to set up security cameras around the city.
You got those cameras from someone by the name of Servan. But they had bombs inside them.
I had no idea, so I set up those camera bombs all around the city. The culprit hijacked Shachi's original plan and conducted a series of crimes. The bomb set up in the phone booth of Marunamon District exploded first. Luckily, there were no casualties. But the culprit also bombed the drain in Marunamon District at the same time.
Someone snitched and said you were responsible, but that must have been the culprit too.
Since the Peacekeepers' eyes were on me, it made it easier to pull off the rest of their crimes. The culprit took Shachi's gun and went to the roof of the Resistance hideout in Doya District.
Shachi followed soon after. I saw him being chased by the Peacekeepers. The culprit was waiting there to ambush him.
I was heading up the emergency stairs to the roof, but along the way,
Bang! We heard a ringing gunshot!
Shachi was ambushed by the culprit and shot to death. Once it was finished, they placed the gun in Shachi's right hand to make it look like a suicide.
But it was actually a left-handed gun. Getting caught because of your own cover-up is borderline weak sauce.
Why borderline? With their cover set up, the culprit jumped into the open drain and escaped from the roof unseen.
I thought it was impossible to jump off the roof. But the area was already flooded, so the drain was filled with water.
Right after the escape, I arrived on the rooftop and discovered Shachi's body.
And kaboom! The hideout exploded!
The drain was buried in the rubble from this explosion. A bomb had been set in advance to hide the killer's escape. After that, we all went around town trying to defuse the bombs. The culprit took advantage of the chaos to open the valve of the reservoir upstream from the power plant.
Since the drain had been dammed in the explosion, when all that backed up water had even more added to it, Marunamon District became totally drenched and shitty.
Right, it became a drenched city. Marunamon District is now flooded, and many facilities have safes made by Amaterasu Corporation. The banks are no exception.
These safes are heavy and difficult to move, but because they're so airtight, they can float on water.
As a result, they all floated out of the flooded banks. Collecting these safes was the culprit's true goal.
Sinking an entire district just to be a small-time looter. I Can't tell if the guy thinks big or small.
The only ones who could commit these crimes were the resistance leaders with access to Shachi's gun.
And only one guy was a good enough swimmer to dive right into the drain.
Shachi really did try to save this city. But the culprit not only took over his plan, but killed and framed him.
This criminal lost his pride and dignity as a member of the Resistance, becoming nothing more than a money grubber. And his true identity is...
Icardi! It was you!
No, Switch, we're not idling, it's a cutscene.
You're finished!
I hate this city. I was sick of all of Shachi's idealistic nonsense. Fighting the Peacekeepers wouldn't have changed anything. That's why I was gonna take the money and get out of here. It's this city that's wrong. This rotten place.
Is this the hidden treasure? It is far different than what I was imagining.
I think so. I felt the same way when I first saw one.
So, this is it. I was not much help after all. I relied on you the entire time, Yuma.
That's not true. You're a great partner, Fubuki.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I am grateful to have joined you on this adventure, Yuma. I think it helped me grow as a person. Just a little bit.
Well, you are gonna forget all of it soon.
Heh. Character development gone.
What?
I am sorry for being so rude to you.
What?
I assumed you were a vulgar god of darkness, based solely on your looks.
Yeah, that's pretty rude of you.
But now I realize that you have been a wonderful guide. When you said you believed in Yuma, I realized there was a bond of trust between the two of you. And now, frankly, I adore you. Please consider being my friend.
Calm down, Starfire.
You're gonna forget it all anyway.
Aww, she likes her now.
Yuma, while I may be ignorant and naive, one day, I hope to be a great adventurer and detective, just like you. The labyrinth-delving elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior of light. You
Please
truly
forget all of
are
that.
amazing, Yuma.
That title is getting way too long.
Enough chit-chat. It's time for the part you've all been waiting for.
Huh? What is it? What is about to happen? Wait a minute. Do you mean we are going to leap into the basin?
No. It's time to boot kill the bad guy.
She's no longer going to like her.
Doesn't matter, she's gonna forget about it.
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Ruin to the vile mystery labyrinth.
Well, we did it. Yeah, that one felt like almost like the easiest.
Mm,
I was expecting them to throw some kind of curve in, but they really didn't, other than he's just a greedy bastard.
yeah. It was mainly the motive.
I think we have 2 more partners and then we're done. And then we just have the DLC.
Because, yeah, who do we got left? The depressed guy that always
And
hides in the chimney. And who's the other one?
I think just our leader or chief.
We've returned from the mystery labyrinth, but we're still in grave danger. How do we get out of this?
Master, now that I think about it, the culprit isn't here, so there's no way you can prove your innocence.
We're fucked.
Solving the mystery labyrinth doesn't help in this situation one bit.
Come on! Why do we do all that work to discover the truth?
Well, that is what it is. Never give up, Master.
You're gonna
But
die.
this time, we're done for.
They just look out the window and the body is just floating past. I would die laughing. Oh, that would be so stupid. Please do it. Oh, that or whatever's blocking the door is just the body. Please do it. Oh, give me this dumb. Give me this kind of level of dumb. It would make me so happy.
Now, Dominic, go nuts and crush their little heads.
Oi.
What?
That's enough.
Oh.
Nope.
Sorry to keep
All
you
the
waiting,
detectives showed up.
You too, Princess? Tetsuhiko! Halara!
The both of you are safe.
What do you think of my grand entrance? Fitting for a charismatic leader, no?
Master detectives with the same! Unlike a certain trainee.
Hey, big guy! You're messing with the wrong dude. The criminal you're looking for is right here.
What?
That's...
Oh, he did. Oh yeah, he just keeled over in the boat.
It's fine. We swear we don't know what happened.
He had a massive heart attack.
And,
Vivia, did you forget already?
Yes.
I haven't had much screen time, and my name's hard to remember, so I don't blame you.
I love him.
I was worried about you, Fubuki. And the trainee, too, I guess.
Fuck you.
I'm kidding. Just joking around.
What's your name again?
Everyone is safe. Oh, what a relief.
Wait, you're gonna cry? Master, you're gonna cry? Where did you all come from? You know what'll happen if you interfere with the peacekeepers!
Like I
We
said,
literally just
you're
gave
messing
you
with the wrong
the guy
dude.
that did it.
The ones who planted those bombs were the resistance people on that boat over there.
Oh, so he did have
Too
a
bad
part.
one of them died from a heart attack. I have no idea why. But if you run an autopsy, you'll find that the cause of death wasn't a homicide.
In other words, Yuma is innocent. Or do peacekeepers punish the innocent?
Yes, they do. As a matter of
Yeah,
fact,
they
nobody
do.
cares.
Prove his innocence?
You heard her. You got something to say?
I was threatened by Hikari to make those devices. I didn't know what was going on.
So he was in on it.
It's true. I
But
didn't
not
know
by
about
choice,
the big robbery.
supposedly.
And I didn't think that would happen to Shachi. It was all set up by Hikari. Please, I'll confess everything
Did
I
he have a
know.
black eye?
Please spare my life.
I don't think so.
We
I think it's
captured them on a
shadowing.
boat in front of the bank. Safe deposit boxes owned by the wealthy were floating nearby. They were caught red-handed. One can conclude that the events in question were all part of a bank robbery planned by Icardi.
The leader of the resistance was also murdered to pin the crimes on him.
After stealing the safes, they were planning to leave Kanai Ward via the waterway. Ironically, Icardi died of a sudden seizure. Trying to take more money than you can carry will only lead to your own downfall.
None of them know how we actually died.
Seems like an expensive lesson.
What about the other leaders of the resistance? Margala and Aruka. You're saying they had nothing to do with it?
Yes.
Anyway, we're taking Yuma with us. You got no problem with that, right? My terrifying kitten.
They deserve each other.
Alrighty, gang.
Yeah, no.
Looks like we're free to go.
No, I'm
Dude,
fine
go
with
and
this
fuck
pairing.
that. Have fun.
Yep, nope, that's gonna bite it off. Have fun with that one, then we don't have to worry about you ever breeding.
Yes.
The Peacekeeper lady's still staring at me. Maybe she's in love with me.
Go on, go near her.
Go
I want to
for
see
it,
this
yep.
happen.
Don't know about that.
Honestly,
for it.
if that turned into
Now
a
that we've
wholesome
handed over the
relationship, that would be
resistance,
the
the
funniest
rest
fucking
is
thing
up
in
to the
game.
peacekeepers. Come on, everyone. Let's go.
Like, it's just that the two weird sex freaks found each other.
Yeah, no. The poor big guy has to watch, too. That's gonna be the worst part.
I mean, it's kind of like when you have, like, a dog that watches you
I
have
think
sex.
this solves
It's like,
the case for the time
it kind of
being.
knows what's going on, but it doesn't
Another
really matter
person
because it can't
died.
say anything.
No. I committed murder. Just because he committed a crime doesn't make it right for me to kill him. He took advantage of Shachi's death, and I hunted him down without hesitation.
He killed you, son of a fuck.
And thanks to that, another life was lost.
Oh well.
You knew what happened when you went into the
Why
mystery
was
lab.
that? Are you always like
Like,
this
you
when
can't
solve a
claim
case?
ignorance at this point.
Huh? What?
Yuma, you weren't in the wrong. I think you did the right thing.
She knows.
Huh?
She knows.
Even if others disagree, I will always say that you were right.
She knows.
So please, don't make
I don't
that
think she does.
face.
Thank you, Kurumi.
That little bitch turns out to be
If you
psychic.
ask me if what I did was right or wrong, I don't think I was in the right.
That's not true, because
But I don't need to be right. I need to have conviction.
One of you better not, better fucking not mention the ultimate despair, or I am going to scream.
What the fuck is that?
conviction.
Gangnarampa.
No.
The strength of a
The
heart
entire
that
point
refuses
of
to
that-
Don't
yield,
scream over the
no
microphone,
matter the
otherwise I'll mute you.
situation.
The entire point of that stupid fucking series is one psycho bitch wants to create the ultimate despair.
Lovely.
I don't even know why either.
Or maybe it's like a
And there's
detective's
never
creed.
been no more reason.
Something to guide me when I don't know what to do. It's something I don't have yet. I don't know where to turn when stuff like this happens.
It doesn't seem that way to me.
Drugs.
Yuma,
Oh,
you saved me because you
Tucker?
wanted to help someone, didn't you? And you got dragged into this mess because you wanted to help the resistance and the people in the slums.
That has nothing to do with being a detective. It's what any human would normally do.
no,
Is
most
that
humans
so?
would have taken the safes and
A
ran.
detective with the conviction to do what any human would normally do is a wonderful thing.
Tie that thing to the back of a
This
pickup
is
truck and drive away.
embarrassing, so I'll only say this once. Even if you deny it yourself,
one of them
I believe
safes.
you're in
Let's
the
bring
right.
it back and try and get in there
That's
with a
why
power
I
drill.
hope you'll always be a detective.
Welcome to Florida during a hurricane.
Yeah, basically. You have that one guy who's wading through like waist deep water with like a 50-inch plasma strapped to his back.
Yep. Praying to God there's no sharks in the water. Or gators.
I think the alligators would be more what you would be worried about, or the random anacondas.
We don't have anacondas, we have pythons.
Don't you have anacondas too?
No. Although if
I thought you did because a bunch of idiots released them.
I have to look. I only know about the python issue we've been having. Where we can't sell certain snakes now. People are stupid.
That was close. But we managed this time around.
We also have crocodiles, and those are the dumbest fucking things on earth. Like, they will literally stand there when a truck is coming and stare it down and not win. Whereas a gator knows, I need to get away from this big thing.
Sheesh.
The crocodiles are used to being an
Someone
apex
has
predator.
been a huge troublemaker for us.
They can flip a SUV.
Yuma, the way you keep dragging us into trouble is pure genius.
What?
Oh, he's so flattering.
No, he's amazed.
It wasn't a compliment.
Jeez, you're lucky we even noticed what happened.
Speaking of, where were you all? I searched all over town for you.
That's what I want to ask. I told you about the emergency meeting place for this sort of stuff.
No, you didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
Meeting place? Huh?
Bullshit, you didn't.
The multi-purpose building where the detective agency used to be. I brought you there the day you arrived.
Did you?
Huh? I didn't tell you?
No, idiot.
This is the first time I've heard about it.
You're bad at your job.
Seriously? I see. Guess I forgot to mention it. Then again, you did arrive late to Kanai Ward.
Oh, for the love of
Yeah,
God.
that must be it. Yep.
Idiot.
After a train
Wait,
fire.
You're just sweeping it under the rug? I was in a lot of trouble back there.
Sorry about that. Well, everyone's okay, so it's all good.
No, you
Still,
fucked up.
weren't you with him, Fubuki? I know I told you about the meeting place.
She's an idiot.
Yep, I just remembered right now.
Oh, God.
Figures.
If I get this bad,
Well,
smack me.
I'm glad to see you're safe too, Fubuki.
Still, I'm surprised you weren't fooled by the bomb threat and saw the real motive was the bank robbery.
That's because a certain sleepyhead woke up today. We arrived at the truth this time thanks to Vivia's investigation.
So that unmotivated, anemic vampire helped?
Be nice.
I was just lucky.
Where did you get
I
food?
noticed the abnormal water levels and saw the hydroelectric power plant's drainage channel from above.
How?
From above?
I just happened to see it from a bird's eye view.
Oh, I know what his
Observation
forte is.
is the foundation to being a detective.
I know what his forte
To a
is.
detective, the act of deduction is like a game.
Can he
the
transfer his
truth
brain into birds
Is
or
what a
something?
detective
He can see with your
desires.
eyes.
Like a precious stone, it's something I'd desire if I stared at it too long. So, dreaming about it is enough for me. Because it's a pain in the ass.
I like this guy.
I have no idea what he's talking about. Do you?
At the very least, his statements aren't really based on logic.
I want to die someday.
I love him.
He's incomprehensible as usual, but it's amazing how he solved the case by himself.
Hey, Master? This guy is...
What is it?
Never mind. Maybe it's my imagination.
Death God.
Anyway, that solves it. Now we should...
What the?
We fucking helped you, dicks.
Whoa, what? I thought we were done here!
Hey!
Oh,
sewer
God.
rats.
Oh, great.
You!
Bitch.
Yomi Hellsmile, director of the Peacekeepers.
God, I love the
doing
name.
here?
Damn. How did the city end up like this?
Because you're a failure.
Why are a bunch of terrorists getting in our way? Why is Kanai Ward being destroyed?
Because you're a failure.
I was finally able to guide this foolish city down the right path. I keep saying I'll teach these fools what law and order is all about. But now, there's another bunch who defy me, disrupting the peace in the city!
Those guys are just stormtroopers.
Why is that? When will peace finally come to this place?
When you can't finish the sentence I want to say.
understand you're irritated, but let's all relax for a second.
It'll come to peace when you do it in Minecraft. That's all I'm gonna say. Or Roblox or whatever we're allowed to say this week.
So what do you want with us?
Hand over that terrorist immediately. Otherwise, you will all receive the death penalty.
Suck it.
Huh? Death penalty?
When you say terrorist, you mean Yuma? Because that issue has been resolved already.
Regardless of who the mastermind is, the fact of the matter is, he planted bombs around the city. You think you can just plead ignorance? Even small crimes cannot go unpunished.
But I disabled them.
That is the meaning of justice.
Suck it.
No, but he... Chief, let me go.
As I said, violence would definitely be the easier way to deal with these people.
To be
Where's
fair,
like Ryu
Yuma's gonna
Hayabusa
go
to just
flying.
cut his head off? Where's like Ryu Hayabusa to just like cut his head off with a samurai sword? Like this is an anime game. Come on.
We need Kiryu. No, Yuma would try to throw a punch and then learn how to swim real fast. He'd do the Sonic and drown.
No, I'm just saying, like, where is like the cyber ninja that's killing all these guys? Like, there's got to be one somewhere.
Look, the rain rusts him a little too much. He can't. He doesn't like it.
They use polymers these days.
We couldn't afford him, so we got like the cheap knockoffs. Look at them. We got the disguise guy instead. We picked the wrong choice.
Don't get hasty. This is just an excuse to capture you.
No shit.
But at this rate, everyone here will be arrested.
We're gonna be arrested
I've already
anyway.
told you that self-sacrifice is worthless here. I can neutralize them all in under 25 seconds.
Boom!
And in 3 seconds, they could riddle you all with bullets.
Let Hilara do her thing. We got time, bitch. It's fine.
Knock it off, Hilara. How many of us would also die in that same amount of time?
We could find out. Wait,
If
can't
things go
time
bad,
freeze?
then I will turn back time.
Can
Well,
she freeze
I
time?
mean, you could do that, but there's I was gonna say there's also the side effect of like, if she's the first one that gets shot, you're fucked.
I mean, we shield her and set. We use somebody as a meat. We use disguise boy as a meat shield. It's fine.
If you get taken out first, it's the end for all of us. I won't make such a dangerous bet.
So how does it feel to have called this guy's line?
Whoever wrote this had a brain.
Yeah.
Then what do we do? Everyone's gonna get killed at this rate.
Oh well. You know what choice I've got to make, because it's funny, right? Oh, you're letting me save? Okay, you fucker. You gave me false. I'm gonna do dumb. I'm going dumb! I'm becoming Kiryu!
Let's fight the peacekeepers.
Huh? You too, Yuma?
Hey! This isn't a mystery labyrinth! You'll die instantly, Master!
Kurumi's here too. There's no guarantee she won't get hit by crossfire. There's nothing more painful than being unable to protect those you love. Do you get that, Yuma?
Love?
Well...
What's gotten into you, Chief? You're never this serious.
I didn't expect to get this heated either.
All right, filthy maggots. Are you done playing around? You'll reconsider
Why
your
you should all
beliefs after
carry
a single
guns.
night. Once
Use
you
your
go through
fortes.
my torture, not only will you sell out your friends, you'll beg me to kill them to save yourself.
Sex.
I can reduce it to 20 seconds. Yasuhiko, Vivia, please look after the others.
I guess we have to do this.
This is such a pain. Where has my peace and quiet gone?
I like
Freeze!
Oh, you're
If
the
you
one that
resist,
wants to
you'll be
die.
executed on the spot.
it. Eventually.
Stay back! Don't touch my master!
Be useful. Possess shit.
I was gonna say, she's a death god. Why doesn't she just kill all of them?
I think she can only do her thing in the Mystery Labyrinth.
Well, that's kind of a bullshit.
Hey there, sexy. Let's get
What's
kinky.
going on?
Director Yomi! Something is falling from the sky!
Someone cast meteor!
It's Jesus.
I've been waiting to make that joke. What the hell?
Oh, that guy again.
How? What?
Random mask dude here to save the day.
Red Hood versus Joker? What the hell's going on?
What, you don't remember that guy?
No, I remember that guy. I'm just saying.
The masked man.
Oh
Show your
my.
face.
Even though we're friends, you've already forgotten my name? I'm Makoto Kagutsuchi. What is it? Oh, you want to know about this hot air balloon? Cool, huh? I flew here from the tower.
I do like a jacket.
From the tower?
How do you control it?
I assume you just let the air out as it goes down.
Hello, Yomi.
I should say guide
I'll
it,
take
not
care of the
air it.
rest.
No,
So
no,
you can leave now.
You intend to let these criminals run free?
Yes!
Just because you're the CEO of Amaterasu doesn't give you free reign to disrupt Kanai Ward's peace.
It
Actually, no, it
literally
does.
This is when you lose
He
your
owns
job,
the
motherfucker.
town. Like, why hasn't he fired you yet?
I would just love it if the next line is, "You're a janitor now, bitch."
Yeah, no, that would...
Amaterasu CEO? Is this weird guy in a mask?
He's our friend.
Hey, Yuma, when did you meet such a big shot?
Long story, he's our friend. Make this guy a janitor.
It just sort of.
What would be lower than a janitor? Not that I'm saying janitors are low.
What would be lower than a janitor? That is a very good question.
If you were a janitor watching this, don't take that out of
a
context.
part-time janitor?
Was there anything we can go worse with? The guy who only scrubs toilets?
Yeah, no, I don't think you can get lower than that.
That's what he's gonna be. He's gonna be the toilet scrubber.
That's a janitor.
Hello, detectives. This is the first time we've met.
That's all he's gonna be
Besides
allowed
Yuma.
to do. Every single toilet in Con 9 War. Every single one. And they have to be shiny and look brand new. Even in the slums.
Huh? You want to know why I'm wearing this mask? Well,
Just because you're ugly is sin?
I was born a prince in a certain nation, but while still young, I was dragged into a revolution.
Fuck off!
The nation was overthrown and the royal family had their titles stripped away.
You lying bastard.
My family was killed. I was the only one spared. The revolutionaries imprisoned me because they had other plans.
Just
I
janitorizing
was forced to
guy.
wear a mask to conceal my face.
How does it keep changing
That
its
mask
face?
was designed to never come off.
Bullshit. Iron
And
mask.
now, the mask has become my face.
Lies.
He's talking way too long and none of it sounds true at all. His story changed from last time.
I didn't ask about your history. Hand them over.
Become the janitor,
You're an
bitch.
idiot.
I don't want to quarrel with you here. I really would hate for things to escalate.
No, escalate him.
Just this once. May I ask you to withdraw?
Fire him. How do you not have the power to do
Please.
that?
You get more.
Yeah, no, I really don't understand
won't
how he
be
does it. He's
second.
technically his employee.
As for you sewer rats, you best be prepared.
Take his allowance
The next
away.
time you catch my
Okay.
eye, there will be no mercy.
Oh, this is gonna be bullshit where they're brothers or something like that. That's why.
It's gotta be something. Like, there's no other reason why he wouldn't just, like, dismiss this guy.
Unless
Like,
he's
there
just
has to, there's
really
some kind of a
fucking bored.
connection between those two characters that makes it so that he can't do anything to him that's too bad, but the other guy is still in the subservient position.
Just bitch smack him once. I want to see it. Just... You can be like one.
If you don't like it, go back to the sewers.
You're a bitch.
We would, but somebody blew up our damn
You clears my
submarine.
vision up. There were too many people for me to see behind this mask.
Take it off.
Now that things are all resolved, let's walk home.
Don't make me Google this.
Hey, wait a minute!
Take it off. Should we stop here or keep going?
What's our time?
Hour 30?
Yeah, let's probably stop here.
Oh, it's getting good too. I think we're close to the end though. It does feel like it.
Well,
Alright.
well, like you said, I think our next one's going to be Vivia. I think that's the next one we're going to be.
Yeah, and then we'll have
palling
the
around
big grand
with.
finale, and then we'll have the DLC. But don't forget, guys, check out our other channel, Sinfully Pure. And we'll see you next time. We also have a Patreon, subscribe star, and a shop. All that linked in the description. Bye, everybody.